beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today I'm going to show you a go-to look for me. I've been wearing some version of this exact makeup look, especially the eye look, for the past several weeks. I've just been on a kick. I usually switch it up so much, and I think that I went towards this more neutral, easy go-to type of get ready with me style because I had been doing so many colorful looks lately with the Adventure Time palette from Lethal. So I have been on this very easy breezy neutral kick for a while, and because it's what I've been wearing, that's what I want to share with you today. Of course, we're starting off with close-up look at just my face. It's okay if you have skin texture, redness, bumps, wrinkles, crinkles, breakouts, zits, scars. It happens. Our faces are human faces. We are not living filters. Nobody really looks like that in real life. So you should just do your best to take care of what you got. And don't worry too much about being perfect and looking like a smooth newborn baby all the time because nobody really looks like that. But if you are going to worry about one thing, worry about wearing your SPF. I wear SPF every single day. I encourage you to do the same thing. This is my favorite. It's the Hello Sunshine SPF from IT Cosmetics. I'm about to use up this one. I actually keep two of these at all times because I keep one in my bathroom and one in my makeup room. So I need to get a replacement. I'm pretty sure that it's on sale right now, but either way, I'm buying it whether it's on sale or not because it's my favorite. And on top, I'm using this CC screen, also from IT Cosmetics. I believe this is discontinued now. I definitely slept on this when I first got it, but I have been loving how this looks. Just really sheer application, blended in with a little BK Beauty brush. This is my favorite foundation brush. I use it for skin tints. Sometimes I'll just put a little dab of concealer here and there on my face and use this brush to blend it out. This combo has been unmatched for me. It is so hot and sunny every single day, and I really like doubling up on my sun protection. And this CC screen offers me a little bit extra SPF. I don't know how effective it is, but it definitely makes me feel better knowing that I have more sun protection. I often find I don't love the texture of skin tints that have SPF or tinted SPF, but something about this IT Cosmetics one is just really vibing with my skin right now. I'm sad that it's discontinued, but it's what I'm using, so that's what I'm gonna show you. And of course, I'm going for my Salt New York Best Case Concealer. As you can see, this is very well loved. I like to mix shades N12 and N13, and this is just the perfect texture of concealer for me. It has a very hydrating balm type of texture, but it's not slipping and sliding all over my face. I have very dry skin. I have what the industry likes to call mature skin because I have dared to exist for 4 decades in a row. I think that's crazy, but we're not going to talk about my hatred of anti-aging rhetoric right now. That is for another video. Although, I have a lot of thoughts, so let me know if that's something you are interested in hearing about from me in the future, seeing as I am about to turn 40 and I will continue to exist and I will continue to have skin. Anyway, I said it wasn't about that. Let's move on to this little cheek tint combo. I'm using one of the regular cream tints and then one of the mood lighting, which has a little bit of a glow to it. This just gives me the perfect natural, that kind of lit from within glow on the cheeks that I'm looking for. I am still trying to be casually sweaty, even though, let's be real, it's like 1,000,000% humidity where I live. So I am often formally sweating despite my best efforts. But for some reason, I still keep piling on that sheen, shimmer, and hydration because you know what? I like it. And we'll just add some powder. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And ultimately, if I look sweaty, then everybody else is going to look sweaty too because it is hot and oppressively humid. And when I say oppressively humid, it feels like walking underwater. It feels like when you breathe, you are inhaling hot nacho cheese. You know that like runny nacho cheese that you get at like a stadium? That's what the air feels like where I live. So if I look a little sweaty, I think it's justified because I'm breathing in hot nacho cheese, okay? So we're just gonna do our best and we can blot later. Don't worry, it'll be fine. My best defense is this Pretty Fresh powder. I actually love to take this in my bag with me when I'm on the go because I do find that it works well against the humidity sweat, the nacho cheese sweat. You know what I'm saying? I've also been using the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder quite often. I really like the way that one looks on my skin as well. But the Pretty Fresh powder is definitely the best for on the go for me. I did fill in my brows just a little bit. I've never been a super structural brow type of girly. I've always just followed my natural brow, which I suppose it's kind of easy for me to say because I do have a very plentiful, very bold brow, and that goes in and out of fashion. Sometimes, the bold brow comes in and the skinny brow comes back, and it's just, this is the eyebrow that I have. And your eyebrows are a functional body part. Your eyebrows do help keep sweat and other debris out of your eyes. So if you, like me, have some unruly, crazy brows, just think of that as being a very, very strong functional body part. That's what I like to remind myself of. And you know what? If you are not blessed with these crazy brows, then consider yourself lucky that you don't have to keep them in line as much as I do. There's only so much tweezing and brow gel can do for me. Sometimes I have like Muppet brows, and that's okay. They're working extra hard. I love that for me. I have been really enjoying this Sigma eyeshadow base. I never thought I'd see the day because I have been so loyal to my Ulta matte eye primer, but this actually works just as well for me. So I gotta say, this is the first time that I've had my head turned from that Ulta primer. So I think that's really saying something. I've also been wearing this Hydro Pop lip stain. I was a big fan of the glossy lip stains, and I wore those into the ground. I loved those. I know those were like a love it or hate it type product, but I do think that this new formula is even better, and it does smell better. I do think that the original glossy lip stains kind of smelled like pool water. They had a chlorine type of scent to them. I wasn't bothered by it, but I know a lot of people hated that. But these do smell a lot better. I'll tell you that. I really love the new packaging. I like everything about these new Hydropop lip stains. So I'm a lip stain girly. What can I say? I want to put on one lip color and be able to forget about it for a while and then just constantly pile on lip balm because I'm a lip balm fiend. Finally, for my eye look, I'm using a couple of shades from my Enchanted Autumn palette. I really like these weird swampy neutrals. So Willow Oak it's not quite brown, it's not quite yellow. It's like this mustardy color that is just perfect for swamp girl summer, moss girl summer, if you will. This is such an interesting offbeat neutral, but because it's a neutral, it's still really approachable, at least in my opinion. So I just kind of slap that on all over my lid, and then I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow crayon or eyeshadow pencil, depends on what you call it. I think crayon is probably a better term because it's not super sharp like a pencil. This is from Laura Mercier, and this metallic taupe color is the perfect in between bronze and silver color. And I'm actually going to use it as a base for one of the metallic shades in the Enchanted Autumn palette. But I actually really, really like this color on its own as well. It's just not quite giving me enough moss. I need a little bit more of a mossy, swampy vibe, but Metallic Taupe also looks really, really good with foggy or dusk on its own as well. But when I use Willow Oak, I take just a little bit of this shade Luna on my fingertip and tap it on top, and it gives just a little bit of that green shift that I'm looking for, because I don't want this to be a pure brown neutral look. I do want just a little bit of something, a little bit of swampiness, a little bit of grunginess, and it's still really, really light and shimmery and fresh looking and summer appropriate, but it has just a little bit more of that grungy Moss Girl vibe that I'm literally always going for. I'm finishing off this 3 shadow look with a little bit of Willow Oak. I'm just using that original brush and just smushing it flat and really just giving a little bit of a smudge. Definitely not going for precise at all with this look. I just wanted to bring that color down just a little bit onto the lower lid. Then I curled my lashes, added a little bit of the Paradise Big Deal mascara from L'Oreal, and that's my finished look. I have been wearing this exact eye look or a very similar version of this eye look every day for weeks. I don't know if I'm just burnt out from doing a lot of color experimentation last month, or if it's just so hot that I have lost all of my will to blend. But I have really been feeling this look. I've gotten tons of compliments on this exact combo. I think that Metallic Taupe with Luna on top just has a little special something to it that really calls to me. I would love to hear what you think about this look. What types of looks do you want to see me do in the future? I always love to hear what you think about things too. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you real soon in another video. I love your face. Bye!